like he's going to take advantage of it as well.
You know, there's a lot of them really that are close or similar, right? But I think the way he just kind of sachets around the table kind of plays into that smoothness as well. Have to play short side or stun it with some English. Yeah, like that. But he's got all the shots. That's the one thing about him. And he's learned so much more tactically and kicking it.
You just touched on it just a little bit ago. It's kind of those pressure situations when you've not been there before, the quarterfinals, semifinals. Once you're getting into that area, it's a whole different ball.
Yeah, and you know, we both know how big Vietnam.
This is where they keep hitting the one, Jeremy. What is the adjustment? I don't think the hit was too thin.
Side spin here.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
I think it's hard to dog this safety if you don't use side spin. No, that's the only way it can really get away from it.
But you're right, it's hard to knock it. And you have the backdoor option, I guess, if you're hitting it.
Oh, that's about as far as you'll ever see him miss one. Yeah, it's almost like talking about, you know, I get this question all the time. You know, they'll set up a 9-ball and say, are y'all hitting this with a straight draw or a hair of outside? The same thing when you hit that center draw from a little distance. It's not quite as clear cut as that little bit of outside.
Look at this hit.
Perfect.
You'd almost have to bet on him getting safe here if he makes contact.
Yeah, good call.
You don't have to pound this. Think for where it's at. Now he's going to hit it with speed. I could see somebody like you just rolling it if you get it past.
Just going to make him play safe again, right? To where you get another opportunity. Well,
maybe you can tell me, Jeremy. He's a Q-Tech representative.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've seen this.
I mean, I think he runs with confidence quite a bit, you know, because, you know, you can see he gets in a little rhythm at times. Oh, let me slow down when I don't feel as good, or, you know what I mean? And let me speed up when I do feel good, to where that doesn't change as much, I think, at the table. Like here, he's not that's what he wants to find, you know? Yeah, and you know, you talk about the ones that are the very best. They're not getting outworked away from the table. You know, you talked about, I think I was away from the match table. It's very serious practice trying to dial himself in. Let up a little bit there. I was kind of shocked he plays like a, you know, he'll shoot that draw where he nips it, almost like he decells into it a little bit to get the timing right to pull off that thinner angle. So he may have been coming above, but what I was getting at with Yap is,
it comes down to that at times, right? You can lose that feeling. You can lose that.
Yeah, and what I found with him and wins from
exactly.
All right, little rail first to slide up the rail. Don't let it. I was about to say, don't let that thing get away from you. You can
3 to get there. It did.
That's that shot you were talking about, Scott.
It's unbelievable. He just makes it look so easy to keep. I mean, where are you even going with this?
3-9? Oh, excuse me. They're so good with the cue.
It's so much better. Unbelievable. I didn't even see it.
He's going to try and bang it around, I guess. Just take his chances.
Overlooked. You take it for granted, make a simple mistake. These are the matches you can lose quickly. Momentum changes, so he has to seal the deal here.
He's got to be a little aware of the 7 if he's cueing 2 rails out. Don't let this get away. And that's what I mean, kind of has all the tools, you know, that kind of shot. He didn't. You just get close to this over here, Scott, come across.
He doesn't want to be straight, does he?
No, I thought he would just lay on the rail there, and he had all kinds of, it was all I could guess, to gain more angle on the 7. Now he's going to be on top of the 8. And you talked about momentum changers. But if you just lay on the side rail.
He's going at it here.
A double kiss?
It looked like it double kissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big gift for FSR there because they were wide open for Duong, Quoc.
Big reprieve from Duong. You ain't going to see many of those. This two's going to dress up if the cue ball agrees. Means I know it's something, but I haven't really put much foot forward trying to find out. But
right, me neither.
All right, you'll just slide this in and pinch it.
Actually hit that quite a bit harder than I thought he would.
Which is fine also because he always has the safety option. If he can't get good on the 6, he can certainly use the 7 to bury him. Pretty close to there, I know that, and at least evaluate from there. Like I said, if he ends up not liking it, which I think he is going to like it, he can stick him up. Your players like, why take the chance here where there's a little different mindset? And I don't think he wants to change so much because whenever he doesn't, it gets a little off and kind of, and that's all of us, by the way. But yeah, you talked about it. Big swing in the last game after a huge mistake from Vietnam's best. Having things before the tournament.
Yes.
That's the difference. We saw some weight loss. Obviously. Yeah, just a little stun here. Can handle a lot on the 3, even though he got a hair. That's the problem, is what I think. Yeah, just like that. He tried to use English to manipulate the hit, pinch it by the right side pocket softly, soft draw, and pinch it backwards actually from that steep angle.
Okay.
Just because he was so close to it, you know. But that was probably maybe not even doable, and certainly the last.
Yeah, and obviously I think it was game number 3 that we were touching on that he gave away, or game number 4.
Yeah, well, he played 3 in the afternoon. He won all 3, so now he's got 2 tonight. And if things hold up, still don't want to make easy mistakes.
That shot right there, so good. Once again, the soft hands just get so much out of the cue ball, where a lot of guys don't get near the
year. I mean, if you're going to start to emulate some things, not a bad guy to emulate or kind of copy a little bit. I'll tell you one thing: if you can copy well, but then also kind of knowing kind of how that type thinks, and he's just super sharp position player, one of the absolute best. That's why, I mean, you know, he's a great kicker of the ball, too, and he's steadily improving on everything. The breaks improve so much.
Talk about position, then all of a sudden, and I mean, I'm just thinking about it, Justin Bergman. I think that's what gets Justin a long ways a lot of times.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, you know, he just almost seemed like he just couldn't break the balls like the other guys a little bit. But he's just steadily worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. And
gap is there. How does he respond? Duong, Quoc. So far, so good. Come on.
And hey, if I happen to fall straight, okay, I'll work a little harder. This was a huge mistake, though. You were talking about drawing behind it. Yeah, kind of like a stun a little bit. Yeah. You were thinking to maybe like to win it, like just who's your outright favorite, you think, and then maybe one other that might surprise us. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for you to go. I mean, I like Moritz and Kaji to win it, and then, you know, maybe somebody that surprises condition still.
Well, he's super determined. I mean, I talked to, you know, with Tony about Thorsten, and he's well and super outsider. I think Camino likes this place a lot. I think he's just make sure you get enough speed to bounce off that rail. Like, he came very close to the 7 there.
Didn't really want to get straight though on the 3. That was my concern. I felt. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, it was really that moment, Jeremy, if FSR gets out here, right, where Duong, Quoc fell straight on the 7.
On top of the 8, tried to bank it. We thought it double kiss. Couldn't quite tell for sure, but that was funny. Did you see him kind of snatch the chalk right there?
Yes, I did.
I thought he was maybe pretty ideal overall.
Just got a little pumped up.
I feel fun player to watch, I tell you. Learn a lot as well.
Yeah, and he does it once again.